Hey guys, what's going on? It is Ash here coming at you today doing all 4 of my Town Hall 11 and Town Hall 9 war attacks respectively today live. Before I get to that, do want to touch on a serious note. My buddy Beaker is going through some health battles right now, and I'm thinking of him especially today. Guys, go support Beaker's live. He's such a great guy and very entertaining as well. Also, this is the 4-year anniversary of Clash of Clans, guys, so go ahead and boost up your collectors and your pumps and enjoy the boost session. So today, moving on to the episode, what we're going to do is a couple Queen Walk minor attacks and also a couple HB attacks. Obviously, these are the most popular types of attacks in the game. Not necessarily the most popular types of attacks, but hey, we're going to work with what we've got, and we're going to try our best here. So we're going to be attacking this base, number 2. Very interesting ring base. I guess it's a ring base, but you know, it's one of these open designs. It's very interesting. We'll tackle that bad boy first. Then we'll move on to this base here. 2 single target Inferno Towers on this base, so that should be very inviting for my mass minor attack. And then we'll go down for the Town Hall 9 attacks. I haven't called my 4th base, but I think I have, what do I have called? I think it's 28 here. So I think we'll be attacking this base here. I'm just going to check Clash Caller, make sure it's not taken. What I'm going to do is do these 2 live attacks right now, and then stop recording, switch devices, and come back to you on my Town Hall 9 and clarify there. So this is the base, guys. I gotta wipe off my palms here. I don't know why I still get nervous and I still feel my heart pumping when I do these live attacks 2 years plus after Clan Wars have been introduced for the game, so my hands are still a little clammy, but we're gonna try our best here. Again, this is the army we're going in with. I'm gonna start the Queen Walk from the south here, so I can basically take out this clan castle. My plan is to use the Queen right here, not using the Grand Warden because I don't think she's gonna be in range of the Expos when she engages the clan castle. Maybe that one Expo, but what we're gonna do is drop the poison as soon as the clan castle triggers, and then we'll drop our rage spell. So let's concentrate. So we're just waiting for this clan castle. Here's my poison, and here is my rage right now. So this should be plenty, and like I said, she's not in range of this Expo. So I think she's going to go left, pretty sure. She's going to head west here, but there's an off chance she might head east as well. So she's going west, just as planned here. I want to enter in. You'll see in just a second here, I'm going to drop my Barbarian King and my Miners and my Grand Warden. I want to wait till the Queen makes a little bit more of a funnel for the miners to stay. I want all my miners to head north on this attack. That's kind of the game plan here. So my King's down. Here comes my miners right now. Deploying all my miners, including the clan castle here. So far, so good. I'm just looking right now at my Queen's health to make sure she stays alive. I'm ready to use that rage spell on the Queen. I popped the Eternal Tome ability when engaging this first Inferno Tower. Then I'm going to use my first heal spell right ahead of the Inferno Tower, keeping things moving here. Those double giant bombs were totally useless there against the miners because I was able to heal them right back up, the ones that did touch the giant bomb. So I'm going to go ahead and poison the enemy Queen and use my second heal spell. Basically, I'm going to make a triangle here using my heal spells. That's the game plan at least. My Queen looks to be doing fine just by her health. I haven't checked on her in a while. I'll check on her in a sec. Just dropping the second heal spell. My poison spell is down. Everything's looking pretty good up here. The Queen's looking fine down there. I haven't had to use the rage or her ability yet, so that's good. My last heal spell right now, and then I'm planning on using this last rage spell either on my, well, it's definitely not going to be on my Queen now because I can use the ability. It's going to be on this Inferno Tower. So here we go. Let's drop it right now on the, as soon as my miners catch up here, we'll drop it right here on this kind of square area to make sure it encompasses the Inferno Tower as well as all those Teslas. And it looks like we just nailed this. I mean, time is the only issue now, but I have a lot of miners still alive. Deploy my last minion there, and it looks like, wow, it actually looked a lot easier than I thought it would be, to be honest with you guys. Or maybe it was a lot easier than I thought it would be. I have plenty of miners left to have my Queen with the ability not even needed there, so really went even better than I had planned out there. That was awesome. So that's actually the same strategy I shared with you guys on my previous videos, so pretty excited about that. 64 missed messages. Whoa. I'm just going to assume that they said congrats, so I'll say yay. Okay, let's go ahead and gem up our next army, guys. guys. I probably should just leave you for this and then just come back when I'm ready, but I'm too lazy, and we're already started, so why not just finish it up here? So it shouldn't take that long to gem up the troops. So I need 4 healers, obviously, the rest miners. I bring 2 archers and 2 minions just to help with cleanup, just kind of pepper them in as needed, pretty much. That's my standard comp, pretty much. Even Dark Elixir farming, this is a great strategy to use as well if you guys have miners. So what we're going to do is just finish up the miners there. Let me go ahead and make the archers and the minion, and then we'll be good to go. Just gonna clan castle request, get my heroes up, and I'll be ready for that second attack. So the second base, as I just request these miners here, the second base is a little bit different. It has the Inferno Towers both set to single, so if I can't at least 2-star this base, then something went epically wrong here. So let me thank Kaiser. By the way, huge shout out to Kaiser. He had a perfect war as well at Town Hall 11. Well, I say as well as if I'm going to have a perfect war, but he had a perfect war. He had a 6-pack at Town Hall 11, so congrats to you, KB. So let's go ahead and look at this base. We're ready to go here. We have our army all set to go. This is the base again. I'm going to come in from the south here. I want to kind of take out that Eagle Artillery, and the game plan is kind of just starting the Queen down at the south and just seeing what direction she heads in, and then we'll be kind of just ready to deploy all the miners and just follow them with heal spells. I mean, it's not rocket science here, but I do notice that it does take a little bit of practice. I mean, as spammy as these attacks are and as much criticism as they get, they do take a little fine-tuning and some honing of your strategy to really get a feel for them. So obviously, we're ready to go here. We have the Queen down. We're just going to kind of wait at this point. Wasn't sure if this base is obviously unhit, so we're not sure exactly what's in the clan castle here. Honestly, I thought about starting this Queen Walk from every direction on this entire map here, from the south, east, it doesn't matter, but I figured from the south I would definitely clear out this Eagle Artillery, and I'm going to hold back my clan castle here, and you'll see what I do with that. It depends on what the funnel looks like on these troops. So I'm going to hold back on the Eternal Tome ability here. My Queen, I'm going to have to pop that ability, and we're looking pretty good at this point. I'm going to go ahead and use my first heal spell right there, because the enemy King kind of bogs down the troops, as well as Skeleton Traps. Skeleton Traps and the enemy Queen and King both kind of really stall these miners. So I'm going to drop my poison spell a little late on this poison here, and just drop my look at the you know, I hate that. The minions went away from the poison spell while the miners were all underground together. That's going to be a real pain there. It's going to be hard to 3-star this base, I think, with that. But I have a lot of miners alive. I'm going to drop my last heal spell here. And you can see that my miners all went around the center core there. So I'm going to drop my clan castle with 7 max miners in it on this Eagle Artillery. And because both Inferno Towers are set to single target, I'm pretty confident I'm going to be able to take out the core here. Definitely the Town Hall. It should be all 3, I think, because I've tried this before in Friendly Challenge, and I've always had success holding back miners on these ring bases, holding back my clan castle, and sometimes even with one multi-target Inferno Tower, I'm still able to take down that Town Hall here. So they're taking their time, but it looks like, oh boy, these minions, I'm telling you guys, if it wasn't for these minions, I think I would have had this 3-star probably. So I have a few miners left in the core, and I have a few miners left up top. I have 1 archer left. I have that minion kind of doing some work there, but I just have to hold back this archer for 1 second here. I'll place it down, but it looks like it's going to be a real high percentage. Maybe if those minions weren't there, oh man, that sucked, guys. What did I even do with my first poison spell? I'm not sure. I had 2 poisons. I think I just used them right back to back against that clan castle there. And unfortunately, all my miners went underground together, and the minions pretty much this entire raid just bled through them. So, oh, so close to a 6-pack there. Unfortunately, I didn't pull it off, but you can't complain about a 98% attack. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and log on Vexthal. I'll be back in just 1 second. Alright guys, I am back right now. Unfortunately, the base I had picked out earlier was already called, so I'm going to have to hit this base number 34. It should still be an interesting attack because it's kind of like a weird ring-type base that really causes problems for funnels, especially with giants and any defensive targeting units. So here's the base here. It's not very difficult. I have a game plan for it, and basically, I'm going to deploy my giants. Well, let's go ahead and do it. Let's start out with a baby dragon up here in the east, and then what we're going to do is deploy these giants giants and then the healers, and what I want to do here is cut off that cannon in the around 6 o'clock, that cannon. What I want to do is basically kill that cannon with a few hogs, and that's going to keep my giants going towards the core just in case here. So here come the hogs. I think I'm pretty safe anyway, distance-wise, you know, now that the giants actually moved to the air defense in that order. So this should actually be a beautiful funnel into the core of the base here. So here come my giants. My bowlers are right behind. I'm going to drop this rage spell as soon as that clan castle starts to empty. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it right now because I have all the bowlers grouped together. Who knows with their AI what direction they'll head in. And the town hall is now down. I have my poison spells down on this clan castle. Things are looking pretty good. I popped my BK ability, and let's go ahead and just spam these hogs and the rest of the hogs. And the idea here is these hogs will travel along the northwest area of the map here, and I'll just use my 2 heal spells to supplement their little hog charge thing going on right here. So things are actually panning out very well here. I just wanted to make sure that my troops actually went to the core of the base, and they did, so that worked out great. So now we're just waiting to use this last heal spell. These hogs should stay alive, I think. I'm going to use a heal spell right here, just to make sure I get the hogs throughout the entire area, and then I'm going to have to pop this queen ability in just a second here, and then the center should actually be clear once the queen's ability is over, and indeed it is. So the giants are still alive, everything's fine, plenty of bowlers left alive. It looks like this is going to be a pretty easy 3-star here, and this strategy is so OP at Town Hall 9. If you can get your hands on these max bowlers. By the way, guys, I told you guys in previous videos that if you don't have access to max bowlers or max miners in your clan, that I'd be happy to come help you out. I've literally went to about 30 or 40 of your clans to fill you guys with bowlers and miners, and it's actually been pretty cool meeting you guys, but I'm also letting a lot of people down because I'm actually flooded with way more Twitter requests than I had anticipated about these bowlers and miners. So sometimes I wake up and, you know, I'll have 4 or 5 clans I need to drop off bowlers or miners to, and I'm one of those guys who literally sets my alarm about 10 minutes before I have to be out the door to go to work. So oftentimes I actually don't get a chance to get to your clans, but continue to hit me up on Twitter if I'm available or if I'm already visiting other clans to give these max troops to if you don't have access to them. Please, guys, if you have access to them, don't call me over because there's a lot of people who want, you know, max troops, and I'm happy to help out where I can. So let's go ahead and hit this base. It's going to be a really easy base, but this is the only Town Hall 9 left at this point that has not been 3-starred. So it's going to be a pretty easy attack here. I don't even have to plan it. I'm just going to go in from the southeast, I guess, and we'll just go ahead and drop a couple baby dragons, set up a funnel, and then just jump right over this air defense here. It should be pretty easy. Even if I totally butcher it, I should be able to just drop the troops pretty much, and they should be able to 3-star this base. So that's going to be the game plan. Let's go ahead and do it here. Well, let's get the army ready first, right? So I'm going to get the army ready, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so we are back. We have our army ready here. This time we have 2 baby dragons. Otherwise, the army is pretty similar to the one we had previous to this. I really like rolling with 9 giants instead of 12. A lot of people roll with 12 or 10 or 11. I find you can really get by with only using 9. So really like only using 9 giants no matter what the base is now. I find that sometimes bringing 11 is just 15 troop space that's actually better devoted to the hog riders or to an extra Valkyrie or whatever you have, even a wizard or 2. So my apologies for not being able to bring you guys a more difficult base here, but we're doing pretty well. We're going to go ahead and take out the queen now. I should have used a poison on the queen, but I'm getting sloppy here because I'm underestimating the base, something you should never ever do. So do as I say, not as I do. Alright, so the funnel has been created. We're going to go ahead and drop our rage spell. We have 1 poison down on the clan castle. Let's go ahead and just swipe in these hogs over here. Just add maybe about 4 or 5 or 6 or 7, and they should be able to take out all these wizard towers up here towards the east part of the base, and then we'll just load in the rest of the 8 hogs around the same area we did last raid, and we'll just do the same exact thing where we heal the hogs on their little hog path here from the north to the west part of the base. So yeah, pretty simple, guys. I mean, this is really OP here against this really premature base. But just did want to give a shout out to the enemy clan. I'm not sure if they are viewers of my channel, but one of them actually did a baby dragon Town Hall 9 attack against my anti-3-star Town Hall 11 base that I shared in yesterday's video. So this is actually officially the first time that making a YouTube video has come back to haunt me with the same exact attack being used against my base. So I don't know if they watched the video, but either way, shout out to the clan. They are a Finnish clan, so good job in this war so far. It looks like it might be a good one. We have more attacks in, but we also have a lead, so let's see how this one ends. It should be a fun war. So guys, I wanted to thank you all for watching this entire video. I got almost a perfect war with both accounts. I had 3 3-stars and 1 98% 2-star. Really wish I could bring a 12-pack video to you guys, but hey, you can't always get what you want. I think it was still a pretty good success, even though these Town Hall 9 bases were admittedly pretty easy. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it, and as always, take care, guys.